Hey guys, King back here. Welcome back to our owner mode with the Oakland Athletics in MVP Baseball 2005. We had a great year here with Oakland, won the division, 92-70 to take home the AL West. Along with our owner's box financials, looking pretty mint. $8.25 million in the bank, $6.25 million of income throughout the year, heading in the playoffs with a damn good team as well, I would say. MLB and AAA are both qualified. Our AA and A team unfortunately got eliminated, but that's okay. Oh, good. Meyer's back. Okay. Meyer's back in the rotation. That means we can send a pitcher down. Harikala, yeah, I think he was the worst overall. He was just holding the spot for us. So Meyer's back. That means DeBose is going to be going back to his normal long-term relief. We have Hawkins and Street down here still, which is perfect. Rincon and Bradford there. DeBois, yeah, we're going to leave you there. Meyer, Blatton, Danny Herron, Rich Harden, Barry Zito. So unfortunately, it looks like Zito and Harden are not ready to start. So honestly, I think we might be starting Joe. Joe had a great season for us in Game 1, so Blatton will most likely be starting Game 1, and then we'll probably head over to Zito Game 2 if he's ready, and then Game 3, maybe I'll do Meyer. We'll see. I know on paper it doesn't look great, our starting rotation, but these guys were studs throughout the year, so that was perfect. We got the Boston Red Sox here in the first round, so we are going to up ticket prices to 60 and 40. Let's go 65. I think 65 and 40 is more than fair. Food prices are getting a slight bump as well here. Along with the store merchandise, got to go up a little bit. Have to keep on making some money here right now because we're going to have a big off season with some free agency signings, I'm hoping. So the game's telling us Danny Herron gets the start. We were not sold on Herron at all this year. Blatton had a great year. Blatton's earned his start. Game 1 here. Yeah, the lineup looks fine. Here we go. Boston. Boston's a tough customer, as we know in this series. Year 1, they're always one of the top teams. All right, so round 1 zip here. Blatton's doing okay against this lineup, though. He's keeping them bogged down, which is good. His stamina's not great. Bases clearing double from Renteria. There we go, boys. Attaboy Strange. Okay, so we got 2 runs back there. We still got time. Okay, nice try. Blatton's probably done, though, I would say. Yep, come on, boys, score another. Alright, so his stamina's completely drained. Let's go over to Chad Bradford. Oh, come on, Bradford. Can't be giving up those many runs. Yeah, okay, Bradford, you're done. We're going to bring in Houston Street. There we go. Alright, come on, boys. It's only 3 runs. Come on, boys. Come on, Street. Oh, gave up a grand slam. That'll do it. That's the dagger, I think. Yeah, that was the dagger. Damn, boys, that's a tough loss. Made $1 million that game, but not ideal. Not a great start to our postseason hopes here. We sold a fair bit. Let's see, financial trends. Oh, it resets for all playoffs. I want to compare it to the rest of our season there. Concessions, oh, they're selling pretty good. Stores, yeah, high 20%, mid 20s. Yeah, that's fine. It's as much as we're going to get there anyways. All right, so game 2, we're still in Oakland. Zito has full stamina, so we're going right back to the top of the rotation here. Barry Zito going up against Tim Wakefield, the knuckleballer. Let's see how well the boys can hit the knuck. Attaboy Chavez, there we go. Let's take that lead. Let's go. Let's get the crowd going into it. And now we're not going to give this lead back to them at all. Let's just run away with this game here, boys. Okay, so it's tied. Come on, cash him, attaboy Crosby. Cash him in. Let's go, baby. Ooh, okay, Big Poppy. Damn it. Alright, we got out of the jam, though. Only gave up 1 run there. Zito. 2 homers. Damn. All right, 6-2 now. Yeah, this Boston lineup, they're good. They got a lot of power here. Oh, Du Bois, first pitch, home run. Timlin's in now for them. Yeah, this game looks like it's done. We gave up 8 runs, boys. I mean, we're only scoring 2 runs, so that doesn't help either. The offense just is not popping right now. We had a good offensive year, but starting to dry up here in the postseason. Obviously, the worst time to dry up too. Cruz. Oh crap! I think Cruz was a major leaguer, wasn't he? Damn. Okay. Yeah. So Cruz is back in, but we want Meyer. Cruz is going to be a reliever. Oh yeah, true, because Cruz wasn't on the DL, so they didn't have to change their team up. That's good. Okay. I was afraid guys were going to be getting sent up and down that we didn't want to. Alright, so we're down 2-0, and Yankees are up 2-0 over the White Sox over there. Of course, Yankees and Boston just powerhouses in this game, especially in their first year. So we're going into Boston. Meyer is set for the start, and honestly, I think we give it to him. He had a fantastic season for us. Top 100 prospect. Yeah, like this guy, we did not expect him to do well, and he just popped off, and he just kept playing well. So we'll give him the start. A short leash here out in Fenway in a playoff game. Obviously, it's going to be tough on the young guy, but he's got to get that experience. Attaboy Burns cashing in Rios. Okay, boys. Good start. If we can go into Boston and steal a couple games here and make this a series, that would be fantastic. Okay, Veritek going deep. Oh, boys, come on. We can only ever score really 2 runs, it seems like, on this against Boston here. Okay, Myers coming out. We'll put Cruz in. Oh boy, this is ugly. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be winning this, boys. Bases loaded, can't score anyone. Yeah, that's the game. We're not going to be able to capitalize on this much longer. Well, looking like a sweep at the hands of Boston, unfortunately. There it is. There's the sweep, 7-2. Man, we got demolished here. What was it? Yeah, we lost 10-3, 8-2, 7-2. So clearly the pitching and the offense just didn't come through for us. Didn't come through. Thought we had a decent team during the season, which we did, but not enough to go deep in playoffs, unfortunately. How is our AAA team, Sacramento? They're tied 2-2 right now. Oh my god, 18-0. That's one way to lose your final game of the season. What a shit show. And the 2005 champions are the New York Mets. Wow, David Wright wins MVP at 22 years old. Yankees beat Boston to get through to the finals against the Mets. Oh, no way, a New York versus New York World Series. That would have been sick. If that ever happens in real life, that would be amazing. Alright, boys, so that is the end of the playoff run, unfortunately. So let's jump into the offseason here. Now, the question is, what are we trying to do here? First, let's take a look at our income statement. So ticket sales, obviously the biggest driver here. $53 million made there. Merchandise was 2.2, concessions only 1.6, and media and sponsorship got just shy of $29 million for a total revenue of $85.8 million. Player salaries, we had it at 67.8 this year. Seating capacity, about $1 million to pay that off. Staff salaries was only about 5.2. And then what other expenses we had? So concession stands cost us $1.7 million, and we only made 1.6. So we're losing money on our concession stands. Okay. Store venues 1.5. We made more than that though, right? Store merchandise, yeah, 2.2. Okay, so we're making money on the store. We're just losing money on the concession stands, which isn't great. Total expenses came to $77 million. So net income of 8.3 is good. I would like to bump our players' salary budget up. I don't know where we want to go though. Like if I can hit 75 or 80 million, I think we could be okay and squeeze that off. I wouldn't mind being in the red next year at the end of the year, because then the year after we should be able to make enough money, but we'll see. We'll see who's available. Retirements. I don't think we have anyone that old on our team, do we? Nope, no one's popping up here, and we're down into double A players soon. There's one. Trevor Fawcett, 23 years old. His ability, he's out. Okay. Draft order. Where are we sitting here? We are sitting at 25. Okay, not great, but it's okay. Who do we want to go after here? Pitching is always needed in this game. You can always find positional players elsewhere, but developing pitchers is tough, I find. Tim Gooch or Scott Haynes? Haynes is actually pretty good. Who do we have at left field? We have Burns and Thomas. Yeah, honestly, not great options. Maybe we go with Haynes, develop him. Become a very solid outfielder. He should develop into a depender outfielder with a decent arm. Yeah, and second position to catcher. He's only 18. He's got a good bat to start off, too. He's in the 50s against righties, high 40s for lefties. Just his speed is a problem, and his fielding sucks. But hopefully that'll come around. Honestly, though, looking at that now, that kind of turns me off of him. I don't think we want that kind of outfielder here. What's Gooch looking like? He's got an 85 overall fastball, 56 curve, 49 sinker. His stamina's already a 65, and that's just all going to go up. So you know what? I'm saying we go with Tim Gooch. Next up, we got a lefty, Ginter. He's got some good pitches too. Let's go with him. And then catching wise, we already have a ton of catchers. We don't need a catcher. Outfielder, center fielder, sure, good fielding, better speed than the last guy. Not as good of a bat, but that'll come. Sal Barrera. Next up, we should probably find an infielder at some point, eh? Corey Escalona. He's 18, second position, second, good fielder. Yep, you like that. Utility kind of guy. First baseman, yeah, we're going to need a first baseman at some point. So let's bring him in. And the rest look like all career minor leaguers, so let's sim it. All right, draft review. Who did KC get? Barty, a reliever. He's only got 2 pitches. I hate those guys. Only 2 pitches. Like, come on. There's no way you only own 2 pitches. Gooch was pretty good. Those guys not as good. Chow went there. Just looking to see if their scouting reports are any different, but they're pretty much the same as Gooch. Alright, so the rookies. Oh my, wait a second. We only have 35 guys signed. Wow, we have a lot of signings to do here. Alright, so Gooch, yep, you're signed. Ginter signed. Bears signed. Escalona, the first baseman. And then the rest of these guys are, could develop into an average catcher. Let's sign him. Minor leaguer, minor leaguer, minor leaguer. Yeah, we don't need those guys right now. Okay, so I know I said I want to bump our payroll up, and I forgot. A lot of our guys need a pay bump right now. So that, look at Zito going from 2.3 to 5.7. We can't let Zito walk though, so we're gonna sign him up. Harden was getting paid $300K. Now he's up to 3.6. So got to sign him. Durazo had a great season. He's actually asking for less money this year though, which is great. And honestly, I think we move him to the DH role. Just because his fielding is a 50. Range is a 40. This guy's a liability at first base. That's the problem. Won't be winning a gold glove, that's for sure. But yeah, $4 million for a situational. It's a lot of money, but I think it's a luxury that we can afford to have right now. So let's sign him up. Throw him in a DH. Mark Kotze, he wants less money too. He was making 5.5 down to 4.2, so that helps of him taking a pay cut. He's got good contacts. Yeah, he's a solid center fielder. You can't say no to him. Dotel, 37 saves. That is amazing. Got to bring him back. Blatton, yeah, see what I was saying? ERA 2.98 last year, 14-8. This guy was good, and he's only 24, so we'll be bringing Blatton back. Bradford, yeah, I mean, he was actually pretty good for us back in the pen, so we'll keep him around. Eric Burns, yeah, we need him. Danny Herron, here's a guy who I'm okay to let go, I think. Don't really want Herron back. The boys, yeah, you were a rental. That's all that you were. You weren't very good for us either. Wasn't sold with you. You're gone. Cruz, I don't really love him all that much. Rincon was good though, but he wants 4 years and he's 35 years old. That contract's going to age very poorly. I'll offer him a 1-year deal. Rejects the offer. Okay. Rincon, unfortunately, I don't want to commit that much money to you. We have Hawkins and Houston Street coming up through the system. So Rincon, unfortunately, you are going to be released. Didn't want to release you, but can't come to terms on a contract. You want too much term. Burns, situational. Yeah, like he's a good depth guy to have, like a good backup, I think. If we can replace him with a better starter, though, I would be very happy with that. Heron, I'm not sold on. Cruz, not sold on. Rusty, yeah, he's good. He's 24. He's just going to keep getting better and better, as they say. He's averaging a hit per game in his career. Yeah, this guy should have a big jump this year. Marco Scudero had 315 with 10 dingers. Good for him. Yeah, he's got a good bat, good speed, good fielding, just an all-around very good average player. So yeah, a good situational guy to have on the bench. Keith Ginter. Here's a guy who hit only 13 home runs for us. I thought he hit more. He was very good against lefties for us last year. But see, he's not a good infielder. And if we have to plug him into the lineup to play defense, I don't love that. But his offense might make up for it. We'll see. Charles Thomas, he was pissed about not playing last year. I don't think we really stick around with him. I don't think he wants to sign here, to be honest with you. He's very upset. His batting's okay, but you know what? I think we might be going in a different direction here. We have Burns. If we can get a better starter than we'll have him, then it's just going to create a logjam here in left field. So we're going to release Thomas. Hawkins is coming back 100%, so it's just down to those three that we got to make a decision on. Going into the minors, Jay Ellis. He wants $1 million for AAA. I mean, that's a lot of money for a AAA starter, but he's young, he's good. Philip Womack, same thing. We'll give him a chance. Jackson, yes, we need him still. Cliff Pennington. Yeah, Pennington could come up and replace Ginter, I think, as the backup off the bench. This guy, Harkala. He's 34. He's just going to get worse. Let's get him out of here. Kiko, he is, 30 years old. Honestly, I would rather have the younger guys get some playing time here, my guy. So, might not sign him back. Oh, Beltran, definitely not. He's 35. Don't need him. Kelty, he's 29. He wants to be in MLB every day. No. Pete Gill, 22. Yeah, we'll keep you around. Lincoln, I think he gets good too in this game. We got some relievers. Bacha Chachika. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. He's 29 though, but yeah, he wants to be in the MLB. He's not making it. Hernandez, yes, we need a starter here. Wade Jones, sure. And this guy, honestly, he's a vet. Maybe we'll just sign him as our one vet on AAA. Okay, so this guy is 23. And this one, I'm just trying to fill out the minor leagues with some experience. Siriano, 29, sure. We need a vet down here to help out the young guys. Cabrera, Stein. How many players we got now? We're up to 70 players. We'll try to get a little more picky with the guys coming down to the wire here. He's 24. Let's get rid of him. Clark's 29. Don't need him. Walsh, you're 21. Flanders, ooh, you're 24. That's fine. He's a starter. Pitching-wise, we always need guys. Osuna. Thornton, yeah, we'll keep him. Yes. 21. 21 years old. And then Johnson, sure. And Derek Smith, 25. Don't need you. Alright, so we're up to 81 players. Obviously, we're going to have to get a few more guys signed in the offseason, but that's fine. Okay, so it comes back down to Heron, Cruz, and Ginter. So I think Ginter we're done with because we're going to bring up Cliff Pennington, and then I'm hoping to sign some other depth guys. I don't love Ginter's fielding. Like, I think it's going to be more of a liability. The bats, like, I think we have enough bats in this lineup that we're not going to miss Ginter, but we can also upgrade our bats. because I don't think Ginter's much of an upgrade. Burns is the one guy that I would want to upgrade for against righties. Against lefties, he's great, 92 contact, but he could improve this offseason as well. So we'll see. O-Dog was a good filler piece in that trade with the Jays. Like, good depth guy again, good fielding, decent speed, just doesn't have the bat. Him and Scudero, like, decent, but just not ideal starters, more bench guys. If we can upgrade those positions, we'll be better. Pitching rotation, yeah, like Danny Herron, don't really want him back. Don't want Cruz back. Yeah, I'd say we get rid of Cruz and Herron. If we have to, we call up a young starter from AAA, or I think we should really be targeting someone. Because, yeah, I'm fine to go into the season with Zito, Harden, Blatton, and Meyer. Meyer's going to get better. And then we can sign a fifth starter to replace Herron there, I think. Herron, 25, yeah, he just was not good for us last year. 4.27 ERA. I mean, he is young. He's 25. We could take a flyer on him, which we can always come back and re-sign him in the offseason if there's no one else. But for now, I think we are going to release him. Cruz, we will be releasing you, and Ginter, release you. There we go. So that's everyone there. All right, so now into the free agency time here. Timmy Wakefield, Jeff Weaver, Ted Lilly. Yeah, we got a lot of options here, a lot of vet options, a lot of older guys. So let's go through each position first here. So here we got Kendall and Strange. We also have Thomas Jackson in the minors, who gets good. And we have this Andy McDonald guy who's a top 100 prospect. We have a lot of catching prospects here who we're going to have to move some of them out. Could trade him for a decent pitcher now that I'm thinking about it. First base, we have Durazo there. We got Justin Smoke, who's 19 down here. Good young prospect. Then that's about it there. Delgado would be sick to get, but for 13 mil, a little bit out of our price range right now. Ben Broussard. Yeah, I know when we were talking about first baseman, it's the fielding issue here, and Broussard's not a good fielder either. What's Smoke's fielding like? Smoke's got great fielding, 85 fielding, 85 range. Honestly, wouldn't even mind bringing Smoke up to play first for us and then have Durazo be our DH. That might be the play for next year. But then that means we're going to need a first baseman for AAA. Let's see, is there anyone decently young who would want a AAA contract? Wilcox, what do you want? AA? Sure, we'll sign you. Alright, so next up we have second base, Venya, Fernando. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be better than our existing guys. Very good fielder at 95, but he's 36 with a not so great bat anymore. Yeah, there's no upgrades at second, so we might just continue to platoon Hudson and Scudero there. We don't have much depth, though. We got, oh, is that Brian Roberts? Brian Roberts, I love him as a utility guy in this game. 88 speed, decent fielding, plays short, good contact, but he's just the same as O-Dog and Scudero, really. Oh, he wants to play AAA, though. Situational AAA. Honestly, he's not a bad guy to be able to bring up and down throughout the system if we need a backup. Let's sign him to a AAA deal. I'm okay with that. Adrian Thomas, no. Gote, no. We need a AA guy, right? Cantonu, yeah, he gets good too, but he wants AAA. Omar Infante, Donnie Murphy, no. Fonte, no. Come on, give me a AA player here. Sure, we'll go with him. Alright, so on to third baseman, Eric Chavez. The mainstay at third for us, our big contract guy. Gant, oh, he's 18. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah, so we're fine there. Brandon Inge. Terrible fielder. Okay, shortstops, we got Bobby Crosby, and then we got, oh yeah, this Gray Squee guy plus Cliff. Yeah, both are going to develop into outstanding middle infielders in the future. So, Crosby, your job is, it's not looking great right now if both those guys can develop. I don't think both of them can develop at the same time, though, so we might have to trade one of them. Here we got Kotze and Rusty. Brinkman is down in the minors. We don't have much depth though. Rocco Baldelli. Oh, Baldelli wants a AAA contract. Coco wants MLB. Yeah, I'm not signing a good guy for AAA because we want Brinkman to develop down there. Gorardo, sure. Well, Bubba Crosby, Yankees legend, fielding of a 50. Yikes. Hideki Matsui. Oh, that would be a massive upgrade over Burns. That would be wild. Hideki. What's your batting like, Hideki? He's got great power against righties. Oh, if we could sign Hideki and platoon him with Burns. Burns plays against all the lefties. Hideki plays against the righties. That could be something. Hideki can also play center field. He's got decent fielding, but he also wants $5.1 million. He wants to be an everyday player. Oh no, I don't want to buy him out because Burns is situational. See, so who do we have in the minors? Oh, we have no one in left field in the minors. Oh crap. Okay, so yeah, we are definitely signing guys here. Oh yeah, Zambrano wants a AA contract, absolutely. Yeah, Thomas we had released. Who's this Cram guy? Yeah, let's sign Cram. And then Martin, what's Martin? Sure, AA. And then Young, AA. Okay, there we go. Sign a bunch of left fielders here. I didn't realize we had no one. Right field, not looking too bad. Trot Nixon is the only good guy available, really. Good against righties, but Rios is going to take over. I think he'll be fine on his own there. So we have Rusty, Byrne. Yeah, like we only have one backup outfielder right now. William Opena. He can get pretty good. He's only 23. I don't know, that Hideki Matsui signing is looking like it could be a juicy offensive boost to this team. It's like, what is it against lefties? Like, yeah, like Burns has to go against lefties, that's the thing. But Matsui would be going against the righties. I don't know if they would get mad about that. Honestly, we'll throw our hat into the mix for Hideki. That would be a great signing for this team, I think. So now we need to get our fifth starter here. Preferably, I would want to say Young. Like I'm thinking Brandon Webb would be a good target here. He only wants $2.8 million. He would fit in this rotation quite well too. So you know what? Let's go Brandon Webb. And then relief pitchers. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about. We got Street coming up. We got a bunch of these young guys who are going to get better, I think. Bradford and Garcia are our main two. Rincon we lost, but where's Rincon? There he is. He's down there. Yeah, see, there's better options for cheaper and less term than him. Urbina, he gets pretty good. I mean, not gets, he is pretty damn good. He was the closer for Texas, I think. Koch is okay. Williamson, Carter, Frazier. Hammond's always a reliable lefty. I mean, if we're trying to win now, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of money here on the pen. I mean, we don't have too much money tied up in Bradford and Odell. We could go after Urbina. He would be a solid option coming out of the pen too for another 2 years. Why not? Alright, so that's what we've done so far. Call up send downs. I guess I think it said we only have like 19 players up or something. So yeah, we want to bring Smoke up to the majors, we said. Smoke's not very good though, that's the only problem. Oh well, he'll get better. Cliff Pennington has to come up. Although I think Gray Squee's better than Pennington, right? We'll see. We'll just bring up one of them for now. And then yeah, but we're basically trying to sign the rest of the guys here. So alright, let's advance to next week and see who signs. Alright, so we got a few signings here. We signed Brian Roberts, good depth guy. Gorado. And then, best offer for Hideki is coming from the Rangers now at 5.9. But we signed Brandon Webb. We signed Urbina. So those are two big signings there. Hideki, I don't think we want to go up that much for him, to be honest with you. Let me take a look at our outfield situation again here. So we have Kotze, who's going to be the starter. We have Rusty, who's a good guy just to kind of plug in as a backup for now. Gerardo, he'll be in the minors. Burns, I just don't like Burns going up against righties right now. There's better options. Rios is the mainstay there. I mean, Trot Nixon against righties is really good. 4.6 he wants though, and his fielding's actually pretty good because we could bring Nixon in to play left field with Burns instead. Or William Opena, but he doesn't have the fielding. I like Nixon's fielding though. Situational as well, that's big. We want to be situational so he's not going to be as upset when he's not playing. Let's offer Nixon 4.6 and see where that goes. Hideki, I'll leave the offer in there just to see how much you get because I doubt he's going to accept our offer. But yeah, so at least Trot's a cheaper option than Hideki. We'll move him over to left to platoon with Burns then. Alright, lots of signings here. Yep, so we got the Wilcox guy. Tavares is not considering us yet. These guys all signed. Yeah, Hideki rejected our offer and went to Texas instead, signing for 5.9. We got Webb, we got Urbina, and we got Trot Nixon. Nixon signed right away with us. That's great. Okay. So Nixon's our new platoon guy in the outfield. So yeah, we're up to 89 players. Let's just make sure now I have enough pitching here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters up here. Perfect. Starters down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Then we need 5 here in double A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then we're going to send him down, send him down, send him down. And then how many starters that gives down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, let's bring one more up just to confirm. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So we have enough starters around everywhere, so I think we're good to end free agency signings now. No one else that I was really considering, I think. Like, sure, there's Wakefield, Weaver. All these guys want a lot of money, though. Yeah, I think the team's looking okay. We're going to have to bet on some guys improving in the offseason. And then I know we have that logjam of catchers down here. I think we deal with that at a later time. So it looks like we need a double-A catcher. Anyone want to play double-A for us? Renee? No, you're a triple A. Need to get someone who's okay playing double. Yeah, there we go, Pichardo. So then he doesn't get upset. Causes the locker room to be upset, and then guys are mad, and then they start losing, and it's just a snowball effect. It's just not pretty. There we go. So everyone's accepted except Hideki rejected us. But that's okay. We got Trot Nixon. And Pichardo signed. Perfect. All right, let's finish this up. Staff contract. We got Maka as our manager still. He's got 1 year left here. We'll see it through this season. We'll see how he does. If we get swept again in playoffs, I'm not going to be too happy about that. But everyone else is signed. Total payroll is up to $91 million. A little bit more than we were hoping for. So I might have to look into shedding some salary here, but we'll see. Spring training, not too worried about it. I'll sim through it all here. Alright, last game of spring training against the Angels. 1-0 loss. No offense on this squad. Okay, so let's see who's going to be growing for us here, because we need a lot of guys to improve here. So, ooh, that's not good. Zito got worse. Chavez went down. Harding got better. DeRozzo surprisingly got better. Yeah, his speed's down. His fielding, I think it was at a 55. It's down to a 50. Mark Kotze is down. Brandon Webb got better. Bobby Crosby's improving as well. Dotel went down. Nixon, oh man, come on, Trot. We signed you for your bat against righties. Power, -12. Okay, at least he's got 90 contact still, but that's brutal. Rios is up in all categories. That's nice. Kendall got better. Okay, that's great. Blatton, we got the O-Dog getting better. Ubina, unfortunately, he went down, but not by much. He's still solid. Good old Rusty. Yeah, he's getting better. Contact's up by 9 on righties, so that's better. Bradford unfortunately went down. Meyer didn't go up as much as I was hoping. Fastball got worse. Stamina only went up a little bit. Changeup only went up a little bit. He had a good year though. Like I was really hoping that year was going to help him. Eric Burns, ooh, he dropped. Just kind of gambling on him being mediocre. Garcia got better. Zambrano got a big jump. Oh, damn, Zambrano's almost as good as Burns now. Burns might be losing his full-time gig to Trot Nixon. Grace Squeeze up. Thomas Jackson, significant improvement from him. Roberts is up. He'll be a minor leaguer, though. Pennington's up. Okay, Strange is up. All these guys are up. Oh, Scudero went down. Justin Smoke got a lot better. His bat's pretty damn good. His fielding's good. Yeah, like I'm okay playing Smoke at first. I know his overall. I don't know why it's so low. Why? Because he's so young? He has potentially become a fantastic hitter and challenge for some batting titles. Top 100 prospect for Smoke. Yeah, like he's got good contact stats against lefties too, so we'll keep around. Brinkman's getting better. Hawkins is up. Houston Street's up. Nice. Gill's up. Yeah, our bullpen in the minors. Okay. Yeah, overall, this team's looking pretty good, boys. I think we're looking okay. Didn't improve as much as I was hoping for some positions, but is what it is. Let's just go through this now. I'll update all this. Alright, so updated the positional rankings and then optimize our rosters to see what's going on here. So yeah, exactly the starting five that we expected. Zito, Hardin, Webb, Meyer, Blatton. In the bullpen, they have Flanders and Ellis here as long relievers. We got Bradford, Garcia, Urbina. I want to throw him up there. Bradford, we're going to keep there as well. Dotel, okay, decent. Batting order, here's where we're going to have to start playing around with the lineup a little bit. So we got Kotze, Kendall, Durazo at first, which we're going to be putting Smoke in there, I think. Nixon's starting in left. Okay, against righties is fine. Burns they have as the DH. Yeah, I don't like this right now. Okay, so let's go back in here. Okay, so DH is going to be Durazo. Smoke's going to be our number one first baseman here. DH, Durazo, there we go. And then everything else is fine. We'll just have to manually sub Burns in for Nixon in the lineup. Alright, there we go. So that puts Durazo into the DH spot. That puts Smoke at first in the 9 hole. Rios, I don't really think he's an 8 hitter with contacts of 81. But is what it is. O-Dog, Nixon's there against righties. Okay, good. And then against lefties, Burns is 79 and 94. Fernando's pretty damn good too, though. We'll put Burns in there against lefties. Nixon gets the righties out in left field. And he's a lefty bat, which is nice to bring into the lineup. Lefties are hard to find normally, but we got Kotze lefty, Durazo lefty, Chavez lefty. Got a few switch hitters down here, so pretty good. We have too much depth outfielders, though. I feel like Fernando doesn't need to be up here right now. So let's throw for... Oh, yeah, this Wilcox guy, too. I don't know who you are. Marco Scudero, Brian Roberts, Grace Quee. Yeah, like, all these guys are good. Yeah, I'm thinking Scudero can come up. We'll bring Scudero up, and then I think Grace Quee should probably come up as well. Yeah, because like outfielders, we have so many outfielders already. So Zambrano's going down. Scudero can play short for us because we have no backup infielders right now. So Scudero can play short. Roberts can play short and second as well. Grace Quee, second base. Cliff Pennington as the infielder is big, though. We might bring Pennington up, I think. Let Grace Quee develop a little bit more down here. Yeah, there we go. So Cliff Pennington can come up. He can play anywhere on the infield. Scudero can slide over to short. So Pennington will be seeing a lot of third base time, I think. A little bit of first base time, too, because I don't think I want to put Durazo in there. Although Pennington's fielding's a 60. Grace Quee's an 80. Roberts is a 70. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. What's Pennington's contract? MLB backup, yeah. Okay, we'll roll with that for now and see where it takes us. If we need to switch them out, we can. So that's 2 backup infielders, 2 backup outfielders, and a backup catcher right there. Optimize our Sacramento lineup. There we go. All right, boys. So yeah, I think that's our current lineup right now. So let's look at our around the league info. So overall, A's are coming in at 6th ranked in the league, 16th in pitching, 4th in batting, 1st in fielding, and 6th in base running. So I think we got another good squad here. We'll see how the next season goes. Thanks for watching, boys. Make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, we're going to keep doing this owner mode for a little bit here. See how far we can go. See how much money we're going to make. We got 10 million in the bank right now. What is our player salaries are up to 86 million. So I'm thinking we might have to try and cut some salary somewhere. I know there's a few guys making $1 million on the team in AAA, which is fine. That's the only way that we're going to really be able to retain those guys. It's more at the MLB level if we have to make any cuts, but I think we'll be okay. Like the 10 million tag on Kendall is not ideal. We might have to move Kendall because, as we've seen, we have a ton of depth here at catching. We got Kendall there. We've got Jackson, top 100 prospect. We got Strange, who's going to develop into a very good catcher. And then we also have this Pichardo guy now, who's also pretty good, along with McDonald. So like they're saying all those guys can develop. We'll see how it goes, though. Kendall's still has the best bat out of all of them. Although I see his power numbers are dipping. He's more of a contact guy. Fielding wise, yeah, he's 31. We'll see how long he lasts. I don't know if we sell now when he's got a little bit of value to him and we can get away with a decent catcher. We could get some rotation help, move Meyer back to the pen if that doesn't pan out. Lots of options to take this team in different directions, but we'll explore that more in season once we get into the Sims, see how many wins we're piling up. Alright, boys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.